Hey, good evening, everyone. Hope you're having a good night. So I wanted to talk about this interview that happened a day ago between Mr. and Mrs. Cher and Cam from Cracking Cases. Mr. and Mrs. Cher is Prairie Boy 77. Um, I wanted to talk about it because it sounds almost as if Cam is turning or swaying a different direction than he always has. He's always been a supporter of Dawn and Candace from the beginning. One thing I learned about him, and I don't know why I didn't know this, that he was a crisis actor. I know that's been a big thing in the community about Summer Wells and the crisis actors. But in this interview, he did seem to get visibly upset to me. Um, and, you know, they did talk about Tim Mullins, and evidently him and Tim do not get along, and they've had arguments. Um, Tim has evidently, according to Cam, tried to control their Cracking Cases channel, which they don't care for. And Tim wants to have all the control concerning everything about Summer through the SummerWells.com page. Cher did ask him if the Sandman, Tim Mullins, has paid them, but he didn't confirm or deny that. He did say that he was asked to sign a form saying that there would be no pictures taken at the Wells house, no drones flown over, and not speaking about anything pertaining to them at home. I can personally understand that. I mean, I wouldn't want someone coming to my home and recording me and putting it out there for the public. So that's where I stand on that. Now, if you recall, Cam was wearing a unicorn shirt when Benny Keys and Molly Golightly and her crew pulled up to Dawn's, not this last time, but the time before last, when they were in Tennessee. And he caught a lot of flack from that. Cher was like, well, you know that unicorns and rainbows are big symbolisms in the sex trafficking trade. And his response was that him and his son are really into the Marvel comics. Well, I don't know anything about Marvel comics. That's not my cup of tea. But I did Google if there was indeed like a unicorn in the Marvel comics. And evidently there is a unicorn that helps Iron Man in a comic. So we have to give him the benefit of the doubt on that. I don't think that he was wearing it like intentionally to promote sex trafficking of children. I don't think so. That's just my opinion. He did go on to say that he and his wife have kind of pulled back from helping Dawn and Candace the way that they have been. Because they feel unappreciated by them, and they feel like they've put a lot of effort in, and they're just not getting that appreciation back from them. And I can understand that as well. Now, this was an interesting thing. Cher asked him, has he ever thought personally that Dawn and Candace had trafficked Summer? And this is his response. He said, well, there's been things that made him raise his eyebrows and question Dawn and Candace's guilt or innocence. He said, yes, he has thought that Dawn might have trafficked Summer. But he also went on to say that he wanted his channel to stand on what he believes, which is innocent until proven guilty. So, he's at least leaving that open mind to, either way. But I thought it was interesting that it has gone through his mind just by some of Dawn's behaviors. And he went on to say that he has invited their children up to his house numerous times. That seemed to really upset Cher when he said that. But of course, Cam said that he's made all kinds of excuses as why not to bring his children up there and never has, that he's more responsible than that. That also says a lot to me. Now, Cam and Cher kind of got into like a little tiff, if you will. Cher accused Cam of lying about being drunk with Dawn and Candace. He said, absolutely, that ain't true. That ain't true. Cher said that she said, you have drank alcohol up there. You've either drank it before you went up there and were drunk up there. And he denied it. And she said, you're lying. I mean, she came straight out and said, I know that that's not true. I know that you're lying. So he said, she said, you know what I mean? I kind of find it, I don't know, I was watching the visuals again, and just kind of like observing Tim Mullen in the recordings, and he doesn't, I don't know, he's so like, he seems so cold or hard or something. So I'm going to play just one clip from one of the prayers that they had on, well, I guess it was like, Tuesdays or something, that they would get together in the park and pray for Summer. But just his stature is, I don't know. I don't know if it's like something in his mind that it's like a business thing that he's doing. Maybe he sees like a movie in the making. I mean, there's rumors of that, and I don't know if that's true. But one thing that really stood out to me in this one clip that I'm going to show you is that Robin says that they don't know where Summer is, and actually sent a stack of flyers to Mexico. And maybe that's nothing, but if you recall, just right when Summer went missing, Dawn was talking about Mexico. I just found that kind of odd. And like I said, maybe it's nothing, but I'll let you just have a look and you can make your own decision.